Hey guys, it's Bethany here. Wanted to give you guys an update on what's been going on with my vitamin D deficiency. First, I have read your comments and a few of you all have been asking for an update. And I've been trying my best to respond to any comment that I do get. And so I definitely apologize for taking this long to come back with an update. Truth be told, you know, life be lifing, and I really came on this platform because I really wanted to kickstart my journey on creating more content, but I honestly didn't want to. Well, I stepped back because I just felt like some of the content that I was creating wasn't really authentic to myself and what I truly wanted to share with the world, because I don't want to get on this platform and just make any old type of content. I really want to, you know, whenever I am feeling inspired, to make sure whatever I do push out and whoever sees it, I really hope that it can truly help somebody. Because I just, you know, just don't want to come over here and try to grab an audience and to videos that I make that aren't a part of whom I am, if that makes sense. So, but of course, with my vitamin D deficiency story, I felt led to create a video about that because it was ruining my life. And I just felt, you know, the spirit just led me to make some videos about it, and I'm glad I did because I saw that it has truly reached a lot of you. And you know, and it's crazy because I made that video such a long time ago, and the first video, because I did make 2 videos about it, but the first video, I mean, I get comments like every other day every other day about it, and so I'm just glad that it's being able to reach people who were going through some of the same things that I was going through, because I mean, it really was ruining my life. But I am here now to give you all an update on my condition. I have great news. I have reached optimum levels of my deficiency. I got them checked, I want to say maybe close to 2 months ago, and I am at a level 66, which is great. I feel amazing. And I wanted to give you all like a quick just a summary of some of the things that I did so that I could increase my levels, and just to give you all a quick background for those who may not have watched my first video. So last year I was experiencing a lot of various symptoms, and those symptoms range from pain in my leg, severe fatigue, anxiety, depression. I had like a shooting pain up my leg. I had vertigo. What else did I have? Depression, and very like intrusive thoughts. And if I'm leaving out anything, please go and visit part 1. I went to various doctors. No one could figure out what was going on with me. I had 2 MRIs, one on my back, one on my foot. They, you know, everything came out fine. Long story short, I went out, had a couple of drinks. I was severely dehydrated, and I found myself at an IV clinic where I was able to get some IV fluids to feel better. And at this clinic, they offered like several different labs, and I saw that they had that I can get my vitamin D levels checked, and I checked them. They were, I think it was a 29 at the time. So I just decided to do some research on my own, and I figured out that my symptoms were linked to a deficiency. So I got an injection. I got 3 injections once a month. They didn't work. And at this particular clinic, they didn't offer injections weekly, only once a month. So when I went back to get my levels checked after the 3rd month, my levels actually dropped to a 24. And so the physician assistant there recommended me to go back to my primary care physician, and so that she could prescribe me 50,000 IUs, the pill version. And so that's what I did. I got the pills. The first bottle, you have to take them once a week, and I think I took them like every Friday, I believe. I will say, you know, for the first bottle, I still felt my symptoms. Didn't really feel much of a difference. And so I was speaking with my friend who I've mentioned in the first video, because he's the one that told me to get my levels checked. But he and I were talking about adding vitamin K to an injection, because if I don't want to get the story mixed up, but I think one of his doctor friends also was deficient in vitamin D, and she added vitamin K to her injections and like increased her levels like that. Also, shout out to y'all in the comments who were telling me, hey, you need to get vitamin K, magnesium, along with your vitamin D that the doctor is taking you, and you'll feel better. So shout out to all of you all for the suggestions, because I definitely took heed and did just that. So along with the 50,000 IUs that I was taking, I got vitamin K, and I think it was around maybe 250 milligrams. I don't know. I don't remember how much it was, because I don't have the bottle anymore. I gave my bottle to a family member who also is deficient. I can't remember, but I'll try to figure it out and like put that somewhere on here. But I decided to take vitamin K only. I didn't want to take, you know, they have vitamin D plus vitamin K. I just got vitamin K by itself. I also took magnesium glycinate, and I took that in the evening because it's really good for rest and relaxation, and it's good with anxiety. And so I took that. And was there anything else that I took? No, I believe that's all. So the vitamin K, the magnesium glycinate, the 50,000 IU vitamin D, and I did that for about 2 to 3 weeks. And I had a doctor's appointment with a neurologist, because like I mentioned in the first video, guys, I had so many doctor's appointments because, you know, I had so many symptoms. And I was also having sharp pain headaches, which were child deadly. So I had to go to a neurologist because of those issues, and so we decided to just check my vitamin D levels while I was there. And like I said, this had to be close to 2 months ago, and my vitamin D levels came back at 66, and I was just so happy, because I'm honestly, I was a bit shocked, because I was thinking maybe they would have gotten close to a level 40, because I noticed that I was feeling better, but I was paying attention to when I would become stressed. Like anytime I would have stress in my life, I would notice that I would feel those symptoms. And that's what I was explaining to the doctor. You know, I told her, you know, I really don't think there's much going on with me. I really just believe it's just the heaviness of the responsibility that I have going on in my life that's causing me to physically have stress. And so she decided, you know, to give me, I think it was some antidepressants. I didn't take it though, because I really felt like what I was doing was enough. And this was before I got my results back, of course, because I didn't get my results back until maybe like two or 3 days after my appointment. But this is what she was suggesting that I do when I was seeing her in the actual appointment. But I knew me. I knew I probably wasn't going to take them. I was considering, but I'm just not big into taking a lot of medication, especially, you know, antidepressants. I've attempted to take them before, and I just didn't like the way it made me feel. So, you know, I was just thinking, you know, maybe I'll just go a different route. But thankfully, when my results came back that my levels had increased to a 66, it was just like a big sigh of relief. And almost like instantly I could feel just that stress being lifted off of me. And honestly, I have to say, I think I was just so worried about my levels that I was actually probably adding stress to my life. But since then, I've been feeling amazing. I've been outside walking. I'm not, you know, suffering from any type of fatigueness. I'm feeling so much better. And I know it was because of those 2 to 3 weeks of me, you know, taking that vitamin K, taking that magnesium. Definitely helped. So if there is anyone else that is going through some of the same similar symptoms as myself, or any other person that has watched this video and have commented, you know, definitely try taking vitamin K and magnesium glycinate along with your 50,000 IUs. Game changer. That's the formula. That's the formula. That's what you do. So now I am going outside, getting as much sunlight as I can. I'm walking my dog every day, and we're feeling amazing. I've joined a new gym, and I've been going at least a few times a week, you know, just trying to get back in better shape, eating better. And so, you know, just definitely just working on my overall health, because I really want to feel just good. And sometimes, you know, these things can be a blessing in disguise. I think it has helped me to be more intentional about paying attention to my health and my body, the sounds that it makes, the movements that it makes. It's just very important for us to be in tune with our bodies. So let this, you know, be a warning to you all. You know, just take better care of yourself. Definitely try to get to the root problem of the stress that is in your life, even if it's something that can't immediately be removed, like what I was going through. My dad is sick and I've been his caregiver, but you can find ways to create healthy boundaries, because what I've learned, if you don't take care of you, you can't be of service to nobody else. And I obviously had to learn that the hard way. I definitely have some hard decisions to make when it comes to taking care of my dad. I think one of the biggest things that I was stressing about was if I wanted to put my dad in a home, because I have my own house, I work, I have responsibilities, and it's just hard putting your parent in a home knowing that all the time people don't take really good care of them like you would. But the stress that it brings is a lot. So just now I'm having to figure out what decisions I'm going to make as far as putting him somewhere. It's necessary, but it's just going to be hard to do that. But I have to make sure I'm putting him somewhere where they are going to take good care of him. And I just have to trust God that things are going to be okay. So if you are a believer, please put me in your prayers. Seriously, because I know that's not going to be an easy thing. But in the meantime, like I said, I just wanted to come over here and let you guys know how things have been going with me, and about my levels and how they shot up. I have a couple of pills left in my bottle, and I'm going to finish them. Even though I probably won't feel much of a difference, I don't know. I just feel like I should just finish the bottle and try to get as close to 100 as possible. I don't know if I'm going to be on this platform making cleaning videos like I was, or perfume videos. I don't know. Cleaning definitely helps me with my stress, so I'm just gonna have to really like pray about that. And I love perfume. I love smelling good. I love learning about new notes and new scents. So I really, at this point, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do with my channel. I just know that whatever form of content that I do make on YouTube, I just really want it to touch someone and bless someone. I really want them to be able to apply it to their own lives, because you know, God has given me something that I would like to share with other people. Like, I don't know, I just want to make more meaningful content. So whenever I am feeling led to share, I will do that. But in the meantime, like I said, I want to come over here and let you guys get an update on what's been going on. And again, thank you to everybody in the comments, friends who've given suggestions. I definitely listen to you all, and I appreciate the concerns and the encouragement. And definitely to anyone else who is looking for help, please watch my videos, and I pray that you too can start to feel better. All right, guys, check y'all later.